The first pillar is to repair the financial infrastructure. Like every other center since the Great Recession of 2008, we've had deficits that need to be paid back. But the more important thing is that we're creating in our first pillar an endowment fund for youth leadership development, a $1.6 million endowment fund that'll produce $80,000 a year to pay for the youth leadership development that we're already doing. In our survey of associates, in our conversations with longtime supporters of Sorrento Center, what people have said consistently is that what Sorrento stands for is youth leadership development. They've seen it with themselves, they've seen it with their children, and now they're seeing it with their grandchildren. The powerful effect that their experience of the center has for them and their personal, spiritual, and vocational discernment. When the center was started in the 1960s, young people came and they volunteered. Well, people still volunteer, but in the summertime now, young people have to be paid, because 50 years ago, it didn't cost you $20,000 a year to go to post-secondary education. And now, that's realistically what it costs young people to go away to university or college. So young people are forced to earn wages. So where previously we had no wages, and then we went through a period of just having honoraria, last year we spent $94,000 in wages for youth staff. So we don't have an income stream that pays for that. We have a conference center, and there has been a kind of unspoken assumption that the conference center is going to generate sufficient surpluses to pay for the ministry of youth leadership development. Well, that's not happening, and it's not likely to happen. So we have a structural deficit. If we had had an endowment fund 10 years ago of $1.6 million paying for our youth leadership development, we wouldn't have accumulated deficits today. We'd have accumulated surpluses. So that's what that $1.6 million endowment fund's for. That's the first pillar.